Alright, so I thought I'd make a little video for those who don't really know me all that well. I was in the military, and I just thought I'd share a couple questions with you. Small disclaimer though, there's a giant dog in a bathroom not too far away from here who's making some making some sounds like he's gonna come through a door. He's not, so I'm okay.
What branch did you join?
I was in the United States Air Force.
At what age did you contemplate joining the military?
I had always thought about it when I was in high school, never really thought anything serious about it, thought it was a joke, but I actually started thinking about it seriously when I was about 20 years old.
Why did you choose the Air Force?
I chose the Air Force because I really wasn't big on guns and running around and doing all that other stuff. I liked the more brainy stuff, I want to say, for the Air Force. But yeah, Air Force I think was a better fit for me just overall in my past too, because I'm mechanically inclined. I don't think that was going to fit really well with the Army.
Why did you join the military?
There's a couple reasons why I joined. I want to say the biggest reason was because my family kind of just up and split when I was about 18. I was kind of forced to live with my uncle for a little while. Kind of felt that that wasn't an ideal place for me to be. And I was kind of stuck in a rut. I was just going to work, not going to school because of some car problems, money problems. And it just felt like a good fit for me. I was kind of angry about some stuff. I just wanted to start over, and I thought that was probably the best place for me to do that.
What was your best military memory?
I have a lot of memories actually about the military. There isn't any one in particular. I would say going to all the house parties and stuff, and always being invited and remembered and stuff, like those were the ones that stuck to me because of all the people that I met and worked with and everything. I want to say it's a lot of different things. The people, the people that I met, everything that I did there, going to work, working on an engine. I was a jet engine mechanic, by the way. Doing all of that, that was a big thing for me.
What was your worst memory?
I would say, unfortunately, I got married really young. I was 21 when I got married. Going through the divorce in the military was kind of rough. But the people that were there helped a lot. So it was kind of a good thing, bad thing. I got a lot of the good because I seen how people can really, really be there for you when you need them. And then at the same time, going through the divorce, which I'm sure no one likes, and that's never fun. And then having to take over all the house payment, the car payment, and everything else by yourself all of a sudden because there's not another paycheck coming in. That was kind of a pain in the rear.
What's the best thing you've learned in your time in the military?
Best thing I learned for myself, the things that I can do. I wasn't aware of the fact that I was mechanically inclined, or that I could do all of these other things and buy a house at 21 and do all these other things and do them well and not struggle and not feel like a idiot doing them all the time. Uh, Learning myself, seeing what I can do and what I'm fully capable of doing. That was, I think, the best thing from that.
What does Veterans Day mean to you?
Veterans Day is an interesting day. It helps remind me of my friends who went through it, and the stuff that I did, knowing the sacrifices that people have to make, because that lifestyle is completely different. It's not something everyone can do. Not everyone's accustomed to doing, and not everyone's fit for it. It's a rough thing to do, and the people that we've lost during all the different wars and everything in the past, like it's a big thing. I would say it's meaningful, but at the same time too, I know a lot of people run around and try to see what things they can get discounted for that day or whatever. But it is a little bit more meaningful for me. It's a deeper thing.
Do any movies make you reminisce about your time in the military?
Uh, there isn't any one movie in particular. I would say, if anything, certain parts of Full Metal Jacket, obviously because I'm Air Force, I wasn't combat oriented, but the boot camp part of that movie reminded me of my boot camp. Just all of the yelling and people running around and doing all this crazy stuff. Full Metal Jacket would probably be the one movie that would remind me or make me reminisce about some of the interesting things that I went through during that time.
Are you a better person for joining the Air Force?
I want to say yes, because I got the opportunity to see what I'm fully capable of when I don't have the ideal setting for things. Because I was out of the state, didn't have my family around, didn't have my friends around, I had to adapt to a whole new lifestyle, a new state. Texas is literally like another country, especially when you come from California. It's different. It really is different. I want to say I became a better person because of all the things that I learned how to do while I was there in so many ways alone.
Would you recommend the military to people?
I would recommend it to those who think that they're ready for it. Because I know there's people out there that are like, oh, I want to run around and have a gun, and I want to drive a tank, and I want to do all these other things. But it's really not about that. That's part of the job, but the lifestyle is very different. Being married, being in the military, it's a whole different ballgame other than being married and just doing a regular civilian job. It's a different place altogether. It's definitely not for everyone. If you're the type of person who's just like, oh, well, I don't take orders well or whatever, that's definitely not the place for you. Or if you want to think you're going to be a badass, don't do that. Do it and have a mindset, have a plan before you even get there. Either you're going to do career or you're going to do your 4 years or 6 years and be done with it. Don't go in just blindsided because you think you're going to be cool and want to hold a gun and want to take selfies in the desert or something like that. That's ridiculous. But overall, though, it's definitely a good thing to do. If you're up to it and think you can handle it, that's the thing to do. Pick a branch.